certainly should be checked and contained. We haven't asked them to stop their Bijli Asatyagraha, as I would like to call it. We haven't asked them to stop all their movements against their government.
So tell me
all that I am demanding is, please be civil.
No,
you belong to the civil society, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell this to Mr. Salman Khurshid?
Well, my question to you is, Pawan Khera, Salman Khurshid said that he said Kejriwal is a gutter snipe. He says what they have done is worse than gutter snipes. My question to you, Pawan Khera, is, will you also sue Salman Khurshid? And if you won't sue Salman Khurshid, I want to know from you tonight why you display inconsistency.
That's an irrelevant question.
Why is it an irrelevant question? Why is it an irrelevant
question? To protect myself, because I'll tell you. May I?
No, 1 second.
I want to protect myself from
May I ask you here? The word dalal is
by Arvind Kejriwal.
No, Pawan, don't dodge the question. The word dalal translates
Let
to
Arvind
broker.
file that case. Why should I file that case against Salman
Why should
Khurshid?
you not file?
Let
Because
Arvind
he's a
Kejriwal file
congressman?
that case. He has been injured.
No, what is the? Do you?
No, he hasn't called me a gutter snipe. He hasn't called me a gutter snipe. That's an irrelevant question, Arnab.
You don't feel offended by that?
But nobody is called Mr. Pawan Khera. We are talking to Sheila Dikshit.
I'm not a professional litigant.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that if Arvind Kejriwal sues Salman Khurshid, he has a very strong case for being called a gutter snipe? I don't know the Hindi translation of gutter snipe.
I'm not a lawyer too.
What do you know? What is your assessment?
I don't want to assess.
Why
should
don't
I get
you want
into
to
somebody
assess?
else's
Is
talk?
gutter snipe a good word?
Because I am limiting. It may or may not be. I'm not interested. It's between the two of them.
Okay, let Arvind Kejriwal sue Salman Khurshid for calling him a gutter snipe, says Pawan Khera. I take your point, Pawan.
It's between them.
But we will not
Annie
sue.
Kohli.
We will not sue him.
Annie Kohli.
He is reflecting whatever he thinks like, and he is reflecting his sanskar. We are listening to him. The country is listening to him. We'll go to the people's court.
1 minute.
You can do what you think is right.
Just as Arvind Kejriwal is also reflecting his sanskar by calling a senior person a dalal.
A broker. What's wrong in broker? Is broker some kind of an uncivil word? I don't know this. When you act like a broker, there's no problem. When you are called a broker, you have a problem.
One second.
In your career,
one second.
Maybe in your career it may not be. In ours, it is.
Okay, 1 second. Pawan Khera and Mayank Gandhi, calm down, please, on both sides. Annie Kohli, my question to you is this: you made it very personal, didn't you? You. Let's run those pictures of you in action at that press conference.
Personal. Now listen, sir. Now listen. No. Listen, sir. Listen. Before this, I have been to the Bombay airport when he came for irrigation camp, this PC for the irrigation scam. I have been to the airport. There were other 70, 80 ISC volunteers too. I just wanted to talk peacefully to him. See, about the Damania's case, I wanted to talk, and I had one question which I wanted to ask. My God, I was being humiliated so badly. Even the Vijay Shiri and all that, they literally said, घसीट के मेरे को बाहर निकाला है. Why don't you take that also into account? Why don't you take that also into account?
No, did you come?
Nobody is taking that into account.
Did you?
An old woman who went to the airport, and I was being physically humiliated, literally. Then I shouted, Kejriwal, तुम सबसे तो जवाब मांगते हो, मुझे जवाब नहीं देते हो. Then with me was Nitin Chauhan also. He had also his own grievances. See, everybody has some. We have already supported IAC. I have nothing against Mr. Kejriwal. Now listen, I have nothing against Mayank Gandhi right now. The thing is, how things are happening in Bombay IAC. Don't I know? Did I went to the media? Did I told the media? यहाँ पे ये गलत हो रहा है वहाँ पे. Twice also, before this also twice I have left IAC. Did I went to the media and told कि नहीं, media तो there was there, but I never went to the media and I told I have never made my complaints to the media कि yes, IAC में ये गलत है, IAC में वो गलत. Never. The thing is, when I have come personally, I have come to the airport. He should have listened properly. He has not listened. In fact,
1 second.
Now, dragged very badly,
I have 2 minutes left.
She took me out, and all that I was hammed by the young boys. Is this the way?
1 second. Ma'am, please, Annie Kohli. Annie Kohli, let
old way with the old women. They are humiliating.
Miss Kohli. Now you must hear a response from the other side. Please hear a response. You have talked about how you were treated, but then you say, why did you turn a politician? Everyone has a right to turn a politician. You say why Mayank, Kejriwal must say whether he will follow Bhagat Singh's path or Mahatma Gandhi's path. He can make his own path.
Listen, sir, I have not said this. Why you have turned politician? I have not said why you have turned. See, मैं तो पहले से ही बोल रही हूँ जब देश आजाद हुआ था there were two thoughts.
Okay,
one was revolutionist, second was politician.
Okay.
It was all right.
Okay,
accepted.
Okay.
I have made my question because I'm confused.
Here
the whole of the country is confused.
Annie Kohli,
I have no right to ask question.
Annie Kohli, hear a response now before I wrap up News Hour tonight. The question tonight is, has India against corruption become a soft target, whether for political parties, whether for people representing political interests like Pawan Khera, whether for political parties like Meenakshi Lekhi's, she's raising her hand tonight, or is it a possibility this group will become a hit group for other political interests? Yes, one second. Before I come to you, Meenakshi, for a last word tonight, your response to Annie Kohli.
No, I just wanted to tell Annie, we are here fighting for the... Yeah, I know her.
You know her?
Yeah.
Has there been a falling out?
She has a different viewpoint, which we respect.
You worked together in the past.
Yeah, she's come for our agitations. So all I want to say is, here we are talking about the nation. She has a personal problem. I can understand. I apologize to her if she has been badly handled. This is not about Mayank Gandhi and Annie Kohli or Arvind Kejriwal. This is about the country. What are the issues confronting the country? What are the corrupt people? How do we take them on? I don't think I'm going to get it.
He was there on the airport. Why he has not told?
I don't want to go into this personal issues.
Okay, 1 minute.
Let's come to the crux, which is about the nation and how the corrupt are looting this nation and how people who are fighting the corrupt have become soft targets for all publicity hungry people to come and attack.
Well, the BJP is also publicity. You include Meenakshi Lekhi among publicity.
I don't mean everyone, but many.
One last word to Meenakshi Lekhi. She raised her hand. Hear her there, please. Yes, Meenakshi Lekhi, you wanted to say something. Pawan will come to you. Yes, Meenakshi.
Yes, I wanted to say that basically anyone in public life has to be open to probity, and that social probity will exist for political parties, members of the political party, and those who claim to be fighting against corruption. Because if corruption is the issue, then all the NGOs need to come within the ambit, especially when they are receiving funds from American Ford agencies or Dutch agencies or so on and so forth. And there are cases regarding
but you know that probity should extend to Mr. Gadkari too.
All these issues, issues will come to the public view, and public would want to watch everyone and every step very, very carefully.
Pawan Khera, last word.
Everyone needs to be above board.
Last word. Politics is not fought in courtrooms. However tough legal notices may sound. Your response, please. Gutter Snipes, you have a view on it?
No, I'm not fighting any politics. I'm sorry, I'm not doing any politics here. I'm just defending my right to protecting my esteem. My problem with Mayank is that look who is talking, publicity hungry. You switch the cameras off today and see what happens to them tomorrow.
Okay.
Their source of funding is doubtful. They don't want to answer any questions. They are the publicity seekers.
Well,
who are they talking about?
Pawan Khera,
we are setting new standards in probity and transparency. We are the ones who put an internal Lokpal, and we challenge you. And we challenge you to put up a investigation against us.
If you have any standards, please reply to all the 27 questions.
Don't get into this.
Where is the
screaming session. I am saying, why don't you investigate us? We are open to investigation. You have the government mechanism. Investigate us. Punish us. Come on, do it.
You have your in-house
so much.
judges.
Do things.
Would you depend on it?
No.
You won't depend on our agencies. You will find all our agencies corrupt. You have your in-house
ladies and gentlemen, I'm only wrapping up tonight for one good reason.
You are a self-sufficient group.
Okay, Pawan Khera and Meenakshi Lekhi.
Only one line on the agent business.
Okay, Meenakshi Lekhi will take that up another time. The reason I have to wrap up tonight.
The issue is goes before the court. The issue is goes before the court, and Ms. Dixit or Mr. Khera seems to be offended by the word agent or dalal. Then actually the court will have to go into the functioning of DERC and what government being represented by Ms. Dixit have done in that regard.
Meenakshi Lekhi, I thank you tonight. Annie Kohli, I thank you tonight. We'll take this up another time.